It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Back in the 1950s and 60s, when cars were king and suburbs were really booming, Americans were hungry for something new. Like, okay, fast food joints, they were popping up everywhere. And folks like that. But amidst all the burgers and fries, just like anything else, folks started craving something new, something different. And you know what came along? A Mexican flavor. Now, picture this. It's 1962. It's the Cold War. It's at its peak. And Glen Bell, a visionary entrepreneur, is watching these long lines at Mitla Cafe, a Mexican joint in San Bernardino. Now, he got a dream. He said, whoa, look at all those crunchy tacos. Folks are smiling. That looks pretty cool. But here's the catch. While he wanted to maybe start a restaurant, a Mexican taco restaurant, he needed a system. He needed a secret recipe. So he rolled up his sleeves, had conversations, and he convinced the owners to spill the beans. Now, here's an interesting fact for all the CEOs out there like myself. Did you know that Taco Bell's first location was only 400 square feet? That's the size of a 2-car garage. So what that tells us is that you can start in the smallest places and have the biggest success. Now, fast forward to Glen Bell's big moment in 1962. He opens up the very first Taco Bell in Downey, California. It's tiny, but its taste is sensational. The clients are happy. The customers are getting what they wanted. And more importantly, what Glen had is he had a vision, he had a plan, and most importantly, he had a sales system in place. Now, think about your own sales strategy. Are you tapping into the gap in the market? Are you solving the biggest problem that folks want? Just like Glen Bell, successful sales leaders don't just follow the crowd. Don't just say, well, let me wing it. Let me shoot from the hip. Let me shoot from the lip. Let me be continuously, spontaneously brilliant. I can just do it off the cuff. No, they invest in their sales organization, which is the only organization that generates cash flow in the business. So, Shay, what's the big takeaway from Taco Bell? Well, Glen Bell, he didn't just build a fast food empire. He revolutionized the industry. And the key, having a system. Taco Bell had a plan every step of the way. So whether you're selling tacos or tech, whether you're selling information or a product, remember having a solid sales system, having a sales strategy that has a sales funnel that solves the biggest problem for your client means that you're serving and you will see your sales go up, 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 up in the way. We can take a lesson away from Taco Bell. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Che Brown, the host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for you being here. We really appreciate it. Every single morning when we get started, we like to start the exact same way, and that is with our mantra. And our mantra is, if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Like Glen Bell, if he didn't focus on the sales strategy, there's no way he goes from a 2-car garage building, that's how Taco Bell started, to being the juggernaut that it is today. Because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. And I believe it's the number one challenge that entrepreneurs have. So repeat after me as a CEO, repeat the mantra. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Selling is serious business. Now, we also have a pledge. We do it every single morning because we want it to be top of mind to you. It's not like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. No. We want this to be top of mind to you. So you say, okay, this is my focus. This is where I need to go. And here it is. And it's learn, earn, and return. And so every single morning as a CEO, I believe we need to say 3 things. And you can go ahead and repeat after me. Let's bring it back up. Repeat after me. I have to learn something new. There it is right there. In order to earn new revenue from current clients, we just did an example of that, in order to get new and old clients to return. So I must learn, I must earn, and I must what? Return. Now we have 3 objectives every single morning. And our number one objective is sales progress. So when you show up every single day, one of the things you can expect is that you get a little bit better in sales. You see results. Okay. Second is to address any roadblocks. Taco Bell didn't have it easy. Okay, let's be clear. But here's the difference. We understand that there's roadblocks. We understand there's challenges. We understand there's opportunities, and we address those for the sales organization. Now, we're very clear. We're only speaking to the sales organization. We're only speaking to the sales department, okay, because it drives everything else. It's the only organization that brings in revenue in the entire business. And then last but more important, we talk about the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know. They must understand. They must have this inside their DNA, and this is my belief. Let me share those 5 sales pillars with you. Sales pillar number 1 is sales planning. Without a CEO sales plan, a one-page plan, then it's almost impossible to achieve what we want to achieve. Now, we can have a revenue goal because, again, my 7-year-old niece can go figure out and add up how many bills you have and then how much money you need. My 7-year-old niece can do that. What we need is a strategy and a system to get there. Do me a favor. If you haven't downloaded the CEO Sales Plan, go to www.ceosalesplan.com. Again, www.ceosalesplan.com. Download it and put that into your system. Number 2, the sales journey. What is our client sales cycle from the time we meet the prospect to the time we connect, to the time we communicate, to the time they convert? Number 3, our sales messaging. We understand the words that we use and can make us rich. Number 4, sales indicators. We'll talk about the CEO sales dashboard shortly. And the number 5 sales pillar is the sales team. Now, there's only 5 sales pillars. I mean, that's all you have to be focused on. And when you do that, the magic happens. Okay, now let's get into, for those folks that are tuning in for the very first time, I want to welcome you to the CEO Sales Huddle. Every morning, I like to check in and say hello. So if you're out there and you're watching and you're a regular every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, do me a favor. Look right below the video and just put hashtag I'm here. It's good to be in the building. It's good for you and I to connect. You can see me, but I can't see you. So let's make sure we make that connection. And then number 2, if you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. Isn't that kind of cool that you and I can connect and you can have the hashtag replay? And I know you can't watch it all the time, and that's fine. And if you're watching on one of our on-demand streaming platforms, send me a DM. Let me pop it up. Send me a DM. Just go over to @IamJBrown and just say, hey, I'm here. I'm here because I realize that some of you are watching on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon, YouTube Live, one of our streaming platforms. And if you're watching, just go over to @IamJBrown and drop me a note. Now, CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. So you already know how to sell. You're a CEO. I mean, you wouldn't be in business. But how do you sell more faster? How do you sell more without your labor, without your time involved? And then number 2, our big why. Our big why is 3 parts to it. Number 1 is all about sales growth. It's about sales accountability. And it's about sales consistency. Now, we're only focused on the sales organization. While you can apply these to other areas of your life, I'm going to ask you to tune in at the 7-minute and 54-second mark and just focus on sales growth. So we get a little bit better every single day, and we see our sales go up. Now, we only ask for 15 minutes a day, so 1% of your day you tune in to have the number 1 conversation that every CEO has every single day, whether it's at the CEO Sales Huddle or with your team. Some of you are sales managers, some of you are sales directors, some of you are CEOs, some of you are entrepreneurs, some of you are dualpreneurs. You're at different places in different spaces. 15 minutes a day to focus on the one area that can only generate revenue. There is another area in the business that does it. And our number 1 outcome above everything else is $100,000 a month plus of consistent, predictable, reliable income. I will not rest until you as a CEO have that over and beyond whatever you're earning today. There's a sales system, there's a sales structure, and there's a sales funnel in place to make that a reality. And it can happen for every single one of them. Some of you, that doesn't even get you excited. You're like, Shay, I'm already doing that. No big deal. Stay in the conversation. Take that number and double it. And some of you, maybe $25,000 is the first step. But I want you to have that goal of $100,000 because otherwise there's no need to show up. You can go read a book, right? You don't need to be in this conversation. But we all subscribe to the idea that success is a team sport. We can only get so far by ourselves. Now, there was a huge problem in the market. We created CEO Sales Dashboard because our clients asked for it. The challenge was, Shay, where do I go where I can look at one indicator and I can manage it every single day and I don't need all this complicated technology involved? And I said, great, we're going to create the CEO Sales Dashboard. Now, you can go download it. I'm going to bring it up in a moment. It's an Excel sheet. It's free. If it's free, it's always for me. If you haven't downloaded it, and you're sitting there and you're running blind, And we're going over leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. And you don't know the performance of those metrics or what the investment is bringing in those areas, then I'm going to encourage you to do that today because it is the number one way to get there. Now, we only focus on 5 indicators: leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. So let's pull it up right now. You pull up your CEO sales dashboard right now. Like if you don't have it and you're watching, it's your fault. Okay, because we made it available to you. Go over to ceosalesdashboard.com. This is the number one tool. Now, you can have Infusionsoft. I've got that. You can have Go High Level. Good luck. Active Campaign. Good luck. Salesforce. Good luck. 90% of CEOs I work with, even if they went there is no metrics that shows the 5 key indicators in a way that the CEO can manage it, okay? What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. Now, I'm not saying anything negative. I'm just letting you know. So we have a sales sheet. Now, you can go do this. Your assistant can do this. Your virtual assistant can do this. Your business operations manager can do this. The person that's building out your funnels can do this. You don't have to do this yourself. But if it's not done and you're the CEO and you're here with this 15 minutes, this is the best use of your time every single morning is reviewing these numbers and then making the decisions as a CEO to drive the sales, because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. You can probably hear my passion. I hope you can hear it coming out because it's truly there. We've got leads, appointments, offers, deals. Now that's on the right-hand side. There's subcategories. Now you can go download this now. And then going across, there's 1 through 31. And I just want you to go over, and today we're going to look at, if I was looking at leads, I would go to leads and say, well, how many leads came into my CRM yesterday that were new? And I would put a number there. And then I would look at how many came in yesterday, then how many came in the last 15 days, how many came in the last 30 days. You can go back, for some of you who've been doing something for several months, and look at the last 30 to 40 to 90 days, and we can see the trend based on all the work and effort that we're doing. Now, we're going to focus on one area this morning, and we typically go deep in every area. We're at the 12-minute and 5-second mark because I got on a rant, doggone it. I've been known to do that. We're going to look at offers, and I'm going to take a minute and kind of just talk through offers, because I used to just measure the business on, did I make a sale? Did I not make a sale? And sometimes I literally beat myself up. Oh, man, there were no sales today. Oh, gosh, the team didn't do anything. And what I noticed was it wasn't about if we got the deal. It was about were we in a position to offer someone a way that we could solve their problem. And so when you look at that, then you start looking at how many offers did you make as a business? How many offers did you make yesterday for your company? Maybe asking someone for the credit card. When you see we got a category here, signing we sent them the contract. Maybe we made an offer for them to wire the money. So we at least made the offer. That means there was probably an appointment. And it could have been one-to-one, one-to-many, many different ways. But also I have another category I added here, and it may not be applicable for all of you because they're different places, which is what's the next step? So we make an offer to take the next step. The next step is you got to meet with their board. The next step, you're meeting with them and their partner. Maybe the next step is you go back and you review the contract in detail. Maybe the next step is you go back and understand the problems that they're going to solve. Maybe the next step is what's the transformation and results they're going to get in their business. Whatever the next step is, you made the offer to do that, and it moves it one step closer to the deal. Now, this is important. This is something that most folks weren't measuring, but that's no longer you. You're in a position and you're measuring it. Okay. Now we're going to get into the other part that's really important, which is celebrate wins. Now, this is a segment that we do every single morning. We look back and we don't just beat ourselves up. We say, look, what's working for us? Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So we're going to focus on what are you most proud of? So you take a look and you say, okay, this is what's been going on. What am I most proud of? And as you look at that, in the sales organization only. You can apply it to other areas of your life, but I'm only asking you to look at the sales organization. What was your biggest accomplishment yesterday? What do you want to brag about yesterday? And then we're also going to go to the completely other side and look at, okay, what are some of the challenges we have? We understand that life is not rainbows, unicorns, and cupcakes that's falling out the sky, angel dust and all that cool stuff. No. There's some challenges. So powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get what you focus on. So go back and ask yourself, what was your biggest roadblock? What's preventing you today from moving forward? And what's the one thing that you could do that if you did it, it would move your life and or business forward? And make a decision today that this is something that you directly control. This is on you. It's nobody else but you. This is all on you. The message of the day is take action. You know, one of the things that I see in myself sometimes is I have an idea. And one of the things that my father taught me, Marshall Brown, he's no longer with us. He passed away May 2nd, 2017, is he used to always say the best intentions don't equal the best results. People always say, I've got an intent to do this. These are my intentions. No. The best intentions don't equal the best result. What equals the best result is taking massive action. So I'm going to encourage you right now in your business, in your sales organization, whatever you've been holding back, put the pedal to the metal and take massive action in getting your sales plan done. Take massive action in setting up your sales dashboard. Take massive action in tracking those 5 pillars. Take massive action in getting new leads or setting appointments or making offers. You see, the universe rewards people who take action differently than those that don't. I want you to know that you're amazing. I want you to know that you're incredible. You're special. It is an honor and a privilege to serve you. My name, by the way, is Shay Brown, host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Make it a great day, everyone. And I promise you from the bottom of my heart, we'll make some good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless and keep doing God's work. Peace for now.